The shocking truth behind a controversial decision made by the Miami Heat has been revealed by a key NBA insider who is given the reasoning into why Pat Riley and the Heat made this decision. Meanwhile, nobody is talking about this hidden gem that the Miami Heat have found, as there's a lot to go over on the team right now, and we're going to waste no time jumping right into it. As always, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Heat Digest, and if you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single update on the Miami Heat. If you're part of that 77% that is not currently subscribed to Heat Digest, make sure to subscribe for daily Miami Heat updates from myself or Houston. We got a bunch of great videos coming out. The NBA season is right around the corner, and we will have updates for you non-stop. But jumping into the video, again, there is a lot to discuss on the Miami Heat right now, as one of their more controversial decisions recently was to make a signing. It was a big-time deal as well that many fans thought was not a smart idea by the team whatsoever. I feel differently. I thought it was a great move by Miami, and that was re-signing Nikola Jovic to a contract extension worth nearly $20 million per year. A lot of fans were fired up over this, saying that Jovic wasn't going to be worth that money and that he would never really amount to anything that he is more now. I feel completely differently. I think this was a great value deal for Nikola Jovic, for the Miami Heat, to really snag a guy who has serious potential going forward, especially while Tyler Hero is not around, while he's out with that ankle injury. Jovic is going to have a chance to be one of the lead playmakers on this team, and I do expect it to have a very positive impact on his game. But Brian Windhorst, a key ESPN insider, did recently discuss the whole situation surrounding Jovic, saying that he's a player who had been requested during trade discussions over the past year or so, and they have resisted trading him. They obviously like his upside. He's a role player for them at the moment, but it's just an interesting situation when the Heat expend money and put money on their books. Now, Jovic last year did play well. In 25 minutes, he put up 10.7 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists, shooting 45% from the field, 37% from 3, and 48% on corner threes. Nikola Jovic showed a ton of efficiency and all the makings of a real all-around type of modern basketball player right now. I love Jovic's game. He's got guard skills at 6'10", can really play many different positions, can fit anywhere on the court. He's super fluid, super versatile, and is an excellently smart player. So when you consider all of that, I do love all of this for Nikola Jovic. I think it makes a ton of sense for him going forwards. Jovic just balled out in Eurobasket as well, putting up 13 points per game, making 4.5 field goals out of his 7.5 attempted for an excellent field goal percentage of 60%. At the same time, we also saw him get 2.2 assists and 4 rebounds in the span as well. He shot over 50% from 3 also. Nikola Jovic just had an excellent summer. It's one of the reasons why the Heat felt comfortable rewarding him this deal. And when you look at the depth on the Heat, Jovic at the very worst is a bench player, or not even a bench player, a sixth man on this team off the bench. But more than anything, I like Jovic as a starter. I like him as the starting power forward with Bam as the starting center. Now, I know Bam has made it very clear that he doesn't want to be the only big man on the court, and he doesn't like it because he says it makes his game worse, and I understand that, and it's not lost on me. But Jovic can also kind of be a true power forward in a lot of senses as well because of his size. So there also is that to consider. Now, obviously, it's all going to depend on Tyler Hero as well. Maybe when he comes back, the Heat decide, all right, we're going to bench Jovic, and we're going to also play Kel'el Ware, so we add more size that we may be losing or whatever. It's something like that, which there's an argument for. Don't get me wrong. I do see it. But Jovic just had an excellent game also in preseason. He didn't play a ton, only playing 12 minutes, but in that span, he balled out and put up his averages. Like, he put up 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block, shooting 50% from the field. He put up his averages from last year in 12 minutes. This is a guy who is very talented, and the Heat, they understand that. It's why they're so, in on him. And when we look at the starters for the game, Jovic effectively started at point guard for them. I mean, Andrew Wiggins, Bam Adebayo, Norman Powell, and Jaime Jaquez Jr. were the other starters. Jovic, more than anything, was running the floor a ton. It was him and Jaquez more than anyone else. There was also some Andrew Wiggins in there as well. It was really like point guard, lead guard by committee, with a mix of really Jaquez and Jovic. But, we saw Jovic be able to be a point forward for them. A role that's not that surprising to see when we consider everything. Now, because of this bigger lineup, yeah, they had Kel'el Ware come off the bench, and that's also going to be a big topic of discussion because of how Ware played last season. And, I mean, look, when we consider everything, Ware's a guy who put up 9.3 points, 7.4 rebounds, and 1 assist per game, shooting 55% from the field and 31% from three, while being an excellent defender. There's been a lot of discussion about where Jovic goes as well with Tim Bontemps saying, when you look at Jovic next to Bam Adebayo as a 4, this is a perfect deal for Miami. This is a deal where there's a ton of upside for the Heat, and we could be talking about this within 3 or 4 months next season as one of the better deals in the league. If Jovic can stay on the court, when you're talking about why the Heat spend this money, this could be a starter on a backup contract. And Jovic even talked about everything with the Heat, saying, we have a lot more to go work on, but everyone saw the game we play is going to be different this year. I feel like we're going to stick with it and have potential with it. Now, on top of that, Andrew Wiggins has found himself in trade talks. So maybe you do start Ware, and you start Jovic, and Bam, and Andrew Wiggins gets traded for pieces off the bench. That's also possible. And then Wiggins, who put up 18 points, 4.5 rebounds, 2.6 assists, shooting 45% from the field and 37% from 3, maybe the thought is you move Wiggins to a team for multiple players so you continue to build out a nice bench, shoot it, and all of a sudden, tell me this, in a weak Eastern Conference, that a starting 5 of Tyler Hero, Norman Powell, a breaking out Nikola Jovic, Bam Adebayo, and Kel'el Ware can't contend against any of the East's best. I think they can. So when we consider all of that, it is something to really go over here. It's something to like. I love this deal, and I'm only going to keep liking it as much. But we also do have more to talk about, because the Heat, nobody's talking about the fact that they found a diamond in the rough, a true hidden gem in Trevor Keels, as we saw after his first game. Trevor Keels balled out for the Miami Heat, and nobody's going over this. I mean, the man played excellent basketball. In 17 minutes, he was 4 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, pulled down a rebound, got an assist, or 2 assists, and put up 12 points. Trevor Keels looked very good for a guy put in an Exhibit 10 contract. Keels was playing like a guy who believes that he deserves to be on this roster, a Heat roster that could always use another guard wing like Keels as well. And now, this is getting really interesting. This Summer League is getting really interesting. Out of all the Exhibit 10 guys, it's very clear who the best one was. It was Trevor Keels. The man looked absolutely excellent, and we've seen him continually get better year after year. It's not like this is shocking news. I mean, when we look at everything, Trevor Keels struggled with the Westchester Knicks in the 2022-23 G League season, but then last year, playing 46 games in the G League, Keels balled out, putting up 20 points a night, 3.4 rebounds, and 3.7 assists, getting a steal per night. Also shooting his best from 3, shooting 37% from 3 with 44% from the field. Very efficient numbers, the exact efficiency that Andrew Wiggins puts up. So when we see that, we should be super excited about Trevor Keels. It would be hard for him to end up making the Heat's roster overall. He could definitely get a 2-way contract. That is something that's possible. And who knows, maybe the Heat do find a way to bring Trevor Keels onto the team. I would definitely be interested in seeing how one pulls that off, because Keels really does look very, very solid right now. But guys, what do you think about all this? What do you think about the Jovic contract? What do you think about Trevor Keels? Let me know that in the comments down below. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day. I will catch you later.